Hello, welcome back. So today, let's do another tutorial. So this time, let's do paragraph organization. Paragraph organization can be tricky kasi it is time consuming kasi kailangan mo siyang basahin to identify the answers. But I have some tips na pwede niyo mong magamit. Ito yung ginagamit ko nung na-exam ako and hopefully makakatulong sa'yo. So first, tip ko sa'yo is to identify the topic sentence. So kasi usually apat na sentence yan, A, B, C at D. So if ma-identify mo yung topic sentence, pwede mo nang tignan ang mga choices kung saan ba doon ang nagsa-start sa topic sentence, and it might help you eliminate some of the choices or it might give you the answer already. So what is a topic sentence ba? A topic sentence is a stand-alone sentence or statement. So when I say stand alone, for example, topic sentence natin si B, without the help of A, C at D, maiintindihan mo kung ano bang pinagsasabi niya. Next, we have supporting information 1. Ito yung nagbibigay more details sa ating topic sentence. Supporting information number 2 would give more details sa ating supporting information number 1. Finally, we have conclusion. Ito yung nagsasummarize or nagko-conclude sa isang paragraph or isang passage. So first step is identify the topic sentence. After that, see the choices. And then, observe mo rin yung mga adverb of order or sequence. So ito yung nagbibigay sa'yo ng like clues kung sino ba yung una, sino yung pangalawa, sinong panghuli. So usually, mga words yan like firstly, secondly, finally, after that, ganun. So it would help you identify kung sino ba yung nauna sa mga sentences. So once that's clear, let's move on with our example. Okay, so this one. So number 1, A, the basic steps in building a website are easy to remember and registering a domain name is the usual priority. B, designing a layout will come after that. C, finally, adding more content and social media presence are required to keep your site active. D, then you need a hosting provider to host your site's content in the World Wide Web. So, from these sentences, ma-identify mo na kung sino ba yung stand-alone statement natin. So, stand-alone meaning kahit siya lang yung sentence na babasahin mo, maintindihan mo ang sentence. So in this case, we have letter A. Okay, so since that's our topic sentence, we have A. And then ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyong clues. Okay. So finally, so since we have the word finally, meaning siya yung pang finals or siya yung panghuli. So we have A, then we have C. So once na-identify mo na yan, you can look at the choices kung sino ba yung nagsa-start sa A at nag-e-end sa C. So we have A and we have C. So therefore, si B at si D, automatic X na yan. So your chances of answering correctly is now 50-50 kasi dalawa na lang yung pagpipilian. It's either C or we have A. Okay. Next, so since hindi natin alam kasi dalawa naman yung pareho sa C at si A, so sino ba yung kasunod ni C? So si A, ang sinasabi or ang pinag-uusapan is si website. So hahanapin mo ang next sentence na nagbabanggit or nagme-mention kay website or would elaborate website. Okay, so in this case we have D. Why? So we have the word site. Then you need a hosting provider to host your site. So ito yung sinasabi niyang website or site. So we have D. Okay, automatically we have B. So therefore we have AD, B at C. Okay? So once that's clear, let's move on with another example. Okay. A, they will help you to purchase through zero interest installment scheme. Does that make sense alone? Nope. So therefore, hindi yan yung topic sentence natin. B. Thus, you must be wise and pay in full if you want to avoid never-ending debts. Make sense? Nope, it doesn't make sense. C. Credit cards are helpful if you know how and when to use them wisely. Make sense? Yes, it does make sense. So therefore, ang unang sentence is the letter C. So we have tatlo na lang. So since, again, always observe yung mga clues. So in this case, we have the word thus. So usually ang thus is in a conclusive sentence or yung panghuling sentence. So we have B. Okay. So now, ang i-identify natin is yung dalawa after kay C. So credit cards are helpful if you know how and when to use them wisely. Next niyan is si letter A. Why? Kasi since mention dito si credit cards, it is replaced by our pronoun they. So who is they? It is credit cards. So credit cards will help you purchase through zero installment schemes. Next, automatically, so we have D. So since, okay, again, observe, we have the word interest. And it is also mentioned in the third sentence. We have the word interest. So meaning expound letter D is letter A. So we have the C-A-D at B. So I hope this tutorial is helpful in some way, and if it does, please follow and hit the like button and comment kung ano pang mga problems ang gusto niyo gawa natin ng tutorial. So see you next time.